children, it's me Ghost Girl and I'm here with you guys for another video. So this is diary entry number 3 and in today's diary entry I'm going to be talking about me and my friend booking our flights for Paris, taking Bailey to the dog park, taking Bailey to the beach, and shopping trip, and going to see a psychic medium. So it's been a very busy last few days, to say the least. So on Friday, you know how me and my friend are going to Paris? Well, we met up because he'd booked the flights and I was to give him the money for the flights. So we booked the flight on the Thursday night and we were lucky because the flights were actually extremely cheap because the airline we were flying with only had 5 seats left because we were both looking at flights and I seen that it only had like 5 seats left. So I phoned him up and I was like, hurry up, there's only like 5 seats left of this flight and it's only like £19. We need to book it quick before the seats run out. And he went booked it and I was like on the phone to him and he had his like screen on so we could see everything that was going on, and I swear to God we've had like a lot of luck with this flight. When he was like typing in like his details, the price went down from like 19 to 10, and that's because it went from like 5 seats to like 3, so it was even cheaper. And so by the time he had like put all these like details and everything and like I'd submitted it, it had only been like £20 or something that had been taken out of his card because it was the flight going home was only £10 and then we only got charged £10 for the flight going to France. So we got a flight to France for like 20 quid. I don't know about you, but that is like a total bargain. So it meant that we only had to pay like a tenner each for the flights, which I've never known, like having to pay a tenner for a return flight. I've never actually heard of anyone paying that amount of money for a flight before, like as cheap as that. So we got lucky, very lucky with the flights. So I met him on Friday and it was to give him the money for the flight. I was trying to find a suitcase as well and we went into every shop in the town to try and find like a suitcase, and we eventually found one, but we had to go like on the other side of town to like a bargain shop, and the suitcase only cost me like £24, but I'm a bit worried because it's like really light. I suppose that's a good thing, but because it was only £24 it's going to be like a light flimsy thing, and I'm just worried it'll break, but it was like the only suitcase I could get. I tried looking online for a suitcase but they were all like £80 odd, and I was like, no, I'm not paying that for a suitcase. I couldn't afford that. So I managed to get like my suitcase and stuff. I also went to a travel agent to get my euros, and Gary wanted to go to HMV and I'm like, seriously, we're trying to sort a holiday and you want to look at DVDs? And he likes fairies and stuff, and we went into a fairy shop and we were looking at like all the fairies and stuff, and I seen this bracelet in the fairy shop So they do like witchy stuff and like crystals and stuff too. But I never bought the bracelet that day. But I've seen things that I like I've seen like a selenite wand, which is like twisted like a unicorn horn, and I also seen like an aqua quartz, I think it was called, and it looks really blue. I want to get it, but I'm going to ask the lady if she can make it into a necklace, because she's able to make like certain jewels into a necklace, but I'd need to ask her. So anyway, after we got all like everything sorted out, we went for lunch at a little cafe, and the food used to be nice, but the food has declined slightly since lockdown, and it'd been a while since I'd been there, so I didn't actually realise how much the food had changed. And Gabby got like lentil soup, and he says this soup tastes weird, and I was like, what do you mean? And he let me try a bit of soup, and it was weird. It was like lentil soup, right? But it's like someone had put like chili or like paprika in it, so it was actually quite disgusting. And I was like, you're right, that soup is disgusting. And he's like, I didn't want to just leave it there though, what a waste. I was like, just pour it down the drain. We were like sitting outside, and there was like this big drain, so we kind of just like poured it down the drain. Got a bit of a giggle after that. And then we went to my house, and we went for a walk when like there's this place called like Thunderbridge, like where I live, and it's like a walk through like fields and like a river, and it gets called Thunderbridge because like when the trains go over it, it makes a kind of thunder noise. So we went there for a walk because it was like really hot, and then by the time we got back it had like cooled down, so we went back into my house, and then we watched like this mental film like called The Devil's Rejects or something. It's a bit mad. He picked it, it's not really my kind of film. But anyway, that was on Friday. On Saturday, me and my mum took Bailey to B. Craig's Country Park in West Lothian. It's quite a small country park. Like when I was a student, I did for the course that we did Don't Ask, I did like this animal care / horticulture, and I thought it would just be like looking after animals, which is what I wanted to do at the time, and then like the odd wee plant like in a pot or something. But no, it was full on like planting hedges and like digging up trees and that, and oh, it was just an awful course. And we had to do like digging like trees up at B. Craig's, and it was just awful. And but I didn't realise how small the park actually was, because I haven't actually been round it. But it's quite small, and there isn't much to do there. Like we arrived there at like 12, and then we've been round like the whole park by like 2, and then we went and got something to eat at the visitor centre / cafe bit, and then after that it was only like 3, and I went, Mum, what do you want to do? And she's like, well, do you want to go to Calendar Park for a couple hours? And I was like, well, we may as well, because it's only like 3 o'clock, I don't really want to go home yet. So we then took him to Calendar Park, and he went round the whole of Calendar Park. And Bailey is so hyper, like I really do not know like where he gets like his energy from, but he seems to have like a lot of energy. Because when we got home from Calendar Park, he was still running about mental. So my mum took him outside and we were playing football with him, and then we played badminton with him, and then we were chasing him around the garden and he was still cutting a boot. So like seriously, you've been to 2 parks and you've had played football and you've played badminton and we chased you around the garden and he's still cutting a boot. I'm like, oh, for God's sake. So that was Saturday. Then on Sunday we took Bailey to the beach in Balloch. I haven't been to Balloch in years, so like I couldn't really remember like much about it. I must have been like a small child like last time we went. But one thing I realised about the beach is it's like not like proper like sandy beach. It's like a man-made beach and it's not like proper sand, it's almost like dirt, like a dirt beach. So it's not very comfortable like to lie on. So we were lying there for a wee bit, but we ended up leaving the beach and going like into the woods because it was getting like too hot for him. And when we were walking like in the woods, we discovered like a river like with an actual like small little beach thing where I actually went in the water at Little Woman, and the water is like really nice, and I can't even remember the last time I went into water like that. But even my mum went in the water, but Bailey wouldn't go in, he was 2 feet up. And my mum ended up falling among a man. It was quite funny. But he eventually became quite brazen and was starting to go in the water and that, and I don't think we left that wee bit until about 7, and wee Bailey wasn't wanting to leave. It was so hard trying to get him to leave, but we eventually left and then we went home, and guess what? When we got home, he was still cutting about. He wasn't sleeping, he wasn't tired at all. Like, honestly, I do not know where that little doggy gets his energy from. Like, he has so much energy, it's unreal. Yesterday I went sort of kind of shopping. So I had to get like a few bits and bobs, like toiletries and stuff, and like the essentials. So like I went and got them, and then I was out for a while. I was going to see like a psychic that night, but I had like time to kill after like I went shopping and got like my lunch and stuff. So I kind of just sat like at a wee seating area and like read my book like until it was time to get the bus to house. But I ended up getting like a nice wee day out. I went to see her and I got a reading. Denise Fleming, her name is. I've had like about 3 readings with her now, and she is good. Like I do get like getting readings from her. I'm not gonna tell you what I got in the reading, but if you live near Clackmannanshire, she's based in Sauchie, and I really enjoyed my reading. It was really good, and basically what she told me is my future's looking bright, which I could be really using the news right now, because as you guys know from watching my video, my life hasn't been that great right now, but I'm just glad that things are getting better, and things will be getting better, and and I can move on from like this dark phase of my life. So that was me talking about the last few days, like as diary entry. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I hope you're enjoying these diary type videos. If you like these style of videos, then please comment a blue heart down below, so that I know that you're enjoying this series. Also, I got my nails done and my toenails done to match for Paris. I love the colour. I'm not sure about the shape. They're square, like they're called Scoville, so it's like square but round. I've never had these types of nails before, so I guess they're different, but yeah, that is everything today, my spooky children. I hope you have enjoyed this video today. If you did, then please like this video, comment down below, subscribe, click on the notification bell so that you'll be notified when my next video comes out. Also, don't forget to follow me on my socials. I'm on Twitter and I'm on Patreon. If you could follow me on Twitter and become a Patreon, I'd be very grateful for that. Also, I am a psychic medium. I do psychic readings, so if you would like either a tarot card reading or a channeled message reading, then email me down below. My email is linked down in the description. So that is everything from me today, my spooky children. I hope you have enjoyed this video today, and goodbye.